Everybody's looking for fresh voices and fun chats. Well, look no further. Join the Shorty Logic podcast. Every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're live with diverse topics and engaging chats. Mondays are for everyone, and Wednesdays are ladies' night. Subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. Like, share, and comment. We want to hear from you. Don't miss out. Come join the conversation.
Night.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Shorty Logic podcast, Ladies Night.
Hey.
I am your host, Miss Sugar, and I'm gonna go ahead and let my other hosts introduce themselves.
Hey y'all, this is Miss Bless. Hope everybody's doing well.
Hey, you guys. It's your girl, Nita. Ready to get this show popping. Let's get it.
And tonight is open discussion, but we do have one specific topic that we're going to dive into, and it's Miss Nita's topic. And it's why do parents feel like it's okay to let their children curse? So we're going to dive into these topics and see what's really good with it. So let's go ahead and get into our first video.
What the fuck is it going too goddamn hard?
All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go slower. Come on, sit up here. Turn your head to the side, then. I can't see what I'm doing. It's your fault. All this oil dripping on you.
Well, that's your goddamn fault because you added too much.
Too much what?
Or,
You added the oil.
oh, you did.
No, you did.
You did. Stop fucking capping.
Come on, so I can comb your hair.
That's your fucking goddamn.
Come on.
What a goddamn fucking minute.
Why would you put the oil back up there?
Because.
And you the one that poured that oil in your fucking hair anyway.
No, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
It's
the
not
hell
the
you
years
did.
here.
Give me the fucking gun.
I'm gonna.
Wow. Huh. He still got teeth?
Right? Right?
First
And
of
she
all,
thought
why
it was
was
cute.
why was she so calm? Just letting him talk to her like that. And she's just responding like it was it's a normal day for her. It's a normal day for her.
Even
It
chuckled a
couldn't have
little
been
bit.
mine. I didn't see nothing funny at all.
I didn't see
I
nothing
didn't
funny either.
To me, he's the ones that's running around here in the street right now, robbing and killing and stealing. That's the perfect little example right there.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And
It's
they think that
sad.
shit is cool. It is not cool at all. People have a tendency when kids are younger, even younger than him, when they think they're young and they say little words, they be like, oh, I can't believe they said that. And then next thing you know, they're like, ain't nothing funny. Don't be surprised, especially if you curse around them. Don't be surprised. But my thing is, when does correction come in?
Right.
When does
Right.
correction come in to say, no, don't say that no more? Hey, my mama used to tell the little kid, look, don't make me snatch them lips off your face.
Or knock your teeth down your throat.
Okay?
I swear. My
Pop
Wash your
them
God.
mouth
lips
out with
off.
soap.
Okay?
All of the above. All of the
Yes.
above.
But
Well,
this
that lip
generation
up.
seems to think that mistake is just okay.
And that's
But you
crazy.
know
She was really
what?
laughing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I
I
bet the baby
mean,
daddy
You said what,
and I'm
Bless?
telling you, it's a cycle. I bet her
It
like
is.
that. He heard his daddy talk to her like that.
and she was talking. She cussed at him. He you was talking to him like that too. So that's probably why he thought it was okay. When you talking to a child that
Exactly.
way and they thinking that it's okay, they probably think it's okay to talk like this. So it's okay for me to talk to you like this. It's okay for me to talk to whoever
Exactly.
like this. And it's not.
And that's why I said the baby daddy probably talked to her like that. She talked to him like that, and they talk to their kid like that. And that's
Mhm.
exactly why he think it's normal, but it's not. And when you go to school, he get to talking that mess, and they call home. She probably come up there and act the damn donkey fool right there with him because somebody done said something to her child. She one of them.
Right.
She's
Mhm.
one of them. You done
The
said something to
village
my
is not
baby.
villaging no more.
Exactly.
And it's
Just like
horrible.
just like I'm not even gonna lie. I remember me and my brothers and sisters, we used to try to do stuff just the best with my mama or whatever. Like we wouldn't cuss, but we already knew what was gonna come with it. We'll sit there and we'd be like, shh, like we're about to say shit. We'd be like,
Yeah.
shh. And mommy turn, fuck you say?
Give you
What
that
you say?
look. All it used
Say
to
it
take is that
again.
look, baby.
Or either lift that belt up.
There it
One of the
is.
two.
And
There.
I remember that one
Ah,
day when
I'm
my
trying to tell
sister,
you.
she came out and said, we would say shh, and she said shit. Man, my mama got her ass. It was funny to me. It was funny to me. But nowadays, you can say the whole what he said. Lord, please forgive me because I don't like the
Excuse me.
GD word. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say it. But he was saying GD. So
Yeah.
you did that shit, bitch. Like what the
That's what I
what?
said.
Mm-mm,
They think that shit's
mm-mm,
cute and it's not cute at all. That's
mm-mm,
matter of fact, it's disrespectful as hell to you as the parent, first of
mm-hmm,
all. And then it's
mm-hmm.
embarrassing for anybody else to be around your kids and hear them
Embarrassing.
talk like that. Nothing about this is cool at all. But you know what?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
They have a tendency to think that all that stuff right there is like that's that is what it's supposed to be. No, and matter of fact, I think somebody should have whooped your ass more because if they didn't whoop your ass more, if they had whooped your ass more, your child wouldn't be sitting there cussing with you like he's grown
Mm-hmm.
Right.
because he ain't grown. Like they say, stay in a child's place
That
Right.
part.
on
That part.
everything. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Trying to
I
tell
can't.
you.
Mm-mm. Anybody got anything else to say on that? Because that just made me
Honey,
mad.
that just disgusted
Nah.
me. It was
It's
disgusting.
just that the only thing that I can say to anybody that's listening and your children cuss and you know your children cuss, just fix it. I can do it on my phone. Correct it. Don't allow for them to talk to that way because if they can continue to talk that way, they're gonna think it's okay. They're gonna go to the school talking to the teachers like this. They're gonna talk to the bus
Mm-hmm.
drivers like this. They're gonna talk to they're
Mm-hmm.
not even gonna respect their supervisors when they work because they're gonna think it's okay to talk like this. So if their
Mm-hmm.
supervisors make them mad, they're gonna be like, okay, move, you stupid bitch. Like, oh, then they
Yeah, they ain't
fired.
gonna respect their grannies, their granddaddies, nobody. They ain't gonna
Nobody.
respect no adult
Nobody.
because
Right. So just
they
correct it.
coming out that childhood thinking that they stepping into a grown person space. No, that's not what it is. It's one thing you could be your child's friend, but be a parent first.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Be a
Yep.
parent first because that's the most important role that you have to play.
And he'll
Mhm.
So,
grow up and talk to her like he'll grow up and continue to talk to her like that. Next
yep,
thing is putting his hands on her because he ain't
yep.
got no respect for
And he
Yep.
had no boundaries. She didn't set
her.
no boundaries for him
Mhm.
whatsoever.
None.
Nope.
No,
None.
no, that's crazy. Okay, we're
Mhm.
gonna go ahead
Yeah,
and dive
I'm
in.
done with that one.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go ahead and dive. We're gonna dive into the next video.
All right.
We tell our kids if they do right and they make the good grades and they go to the programs and they will become successful. If you work hard enough, your work will be paid off. And that's not true. Success is given. It's not earned. Because you can be the most brilliant motherfucker. If one person don't tap you, each one of y'all. There were people who could hit harder, who could catch better, who could run faster. But somebody said, you're the one. We tell
Mhm.
You know what? I agree with him for the most part because there's people. Let me say something. When I worked in the hotel industry, like I said, there was a time where they had participants come that had just got out of college, students that had just got out of college, that was fighting for maybe 4 positions at a hospital. All of them are doctors. And they're fighting. It's like 5, 6, 700 of them fighting for 4 spots. And
Mm.
at the end of the day, no matter what kind of degree they got, no matter how good they are, it depends on when they get done. It depends on if they say, okay, we choose you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You always got to be the one picked, unless you're your own entrepreneur. But even then, people got to give you a chance to show what you could do being an entrepreneur.
Yep.
So it does come down to the right person saying you.
Yep.
That's right.
I
Yep.
agree with that. Yeah,
Yep.
I agree with that.
I
Then
do
of course
too.
it's 10 times harder. I don't want to make it a race thing, but then it's 10 times harder on top of that being black.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. You already
Very
know.
true. Do you
Tell
know
you.
how hard it was for black quarterbacks? That's a thing that's just like in what last 10 years or something. Because it was
Hmm.
always given to the white man, whether he was good,
Or not.
always somebody
Yeah.
probably better than him. But they would never
Mm-hmm.
they never got the chance to shine because they were black. And
Yep.
they felt like blacks was for hitting and all that old tackling and defense and all that shit. They was not for quarterback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go deeper, think about how many black inventors is out here that created a lot of things we use on a day-to-day basis, like the refrigerator, things like that, and
Mm-hmm.
never got recognized for their job, for
Mm-hmm.
their
Mm-hmm.
creations, because it was passed on to a white man, and then it became something great. If
Mm-hmm.
a black inventor created something, it was not something that was placed on display to say, "This is amazing, you did an awesome job." No, it was passed
Mm-hmm.
on.
Yep.
They
Mm-hmm.
couldn't be the face of their own inventions.
It's
And
slavery
just
It's
like
days.
crazy.
something
Do you
else.
know how many of the slave owners took all their work? Look at all the way back from Thomas Edison. People think he created the light bulb. You go back to like the street
Right.
lamp.
Right.
The oh my God, we can go on and go on and go on.
I say
Yeah.
Thomas
The
Edison
first
ain't created
surgeon
like
was a
that.
woman.
Yeah.
Like all
Mm-hmm.
kinds of things. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
have to be the chosen one, and it's crazy to think that, but he wasn't lying. He's the truth.
Yep.
You got to be the chosen one,
And I
and
want
Mm-hmm.
to
even when you're
piggyback
the chosen
on.
one, what you say, Nita?
I want to piggyback on what Miss Bless had said because I never thought about it until she said it just then about how hard it is for quarterbacks and how
Yeah.
they use like the black people for they can like the black people for defense and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
The
I do
hitters.
know that these coaches and stuff know from getting tackled and hit and stuff so many times it mess up your head.
It's of
So
Mm-hmm.
now it
course
got me thinking that's what they use the black people for. That's why they
it
use them for
is.
defense. So it can mess
It
them up
is.
and they can keep the white people safe. They
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
that's you remember it's protect the quarterback by all means. Don't let him
Yeah.
get hit. Don't let him get tackled. And it's usually all black men protecting that white boy so he doesn't get hit and get damaged. But meanwhile, their bodies are getting tore up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Shit,
sad. too.
that's in a lot of things, even to this date.
Hmm.
Mhm.
It's a lot of things that we was used for to, you know, it's like protect and serve almost.
Right.
That's
Look at the
crazy.
Tuskegee. Look what they did to us in Tuskegee.
Mhm.
You want to go there? They tested us out with all kind of disease and all kind of shit. Shot us up with shit just to make sure that
Tuberculosis and everything else.
tuberculosis. Yes, yes.
Yes, shit's crazy.
Very crazy.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I said very crazy.
yes. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next video.
We try to
Okay.
act like the way sisters treat us doesn't have a history that we are not at least partly responsible for. Let's be honest. The black woman has had to hold down the black house by herself, although imperfectly. She's had to do it by herself since the mass incarceration of black males began in the 1970s. You understand me? Most of our children are raised by a single mother right now. And it has been that way for about 50 years. So when a sister says, I don't need a man, because she couldn't find one strong enough to hold her down. Or when you meet a woman and you say, sister, I'm strong enough to be your man. You ain't got to work or you ain't got to pay the bills or whatever. Pull back. I got you. And she can't do it because all the other men before you who disappointed her. So what I'm saying is, black men, we got to be patient with our women because we created that personality. We created that. And then we want to act like we didn't play a role.
We have to be
in the
held
strong-
accountable for their poor selection.
No, you have to be held accountable because they have a poor selection. Because we as black men are not raising black boys to be the men that our women need.
Say that again.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I
Woo!
felt that one.
I agree 110% because I get so tired of men
Yeah.
But
saying
you
that
know
women
what
are too
bothers me?
strong, this and the third. Hmm.
What bothers me the most about that is that no accountability gets taken for that. It's always when we have that discussion, it is always thrown back in our faces. Every time. There's no accountability taken. It's always an excuse, another excuse, another excuse, another excuse. Like he said, so we gotta take accountability for the men that they chose. No, you ain't gotta take accountability for the men that we chose. But as a man out here, what are you contributing for real to raising these kids, especially a young boy? But you want to complain about the fact that a lot of women are raising young boys out here. But what are you contributing? Are you a mentor out here trying to mentor young black men, young black boys? You know, it ain't got to be your own child. Are you just trying to bring some type of truth to the situation where you're assisting where it was no assisting at? No, you're not. But you quick to point your fingers. You quick to throw the responsibility back on a woman. You're quick to make excuses for why everything is the way it is. It always come back to women. Let me tell you something. As a woman, I'm telling you right here now, I get tired of pouring into everything. Women get tired of pouring into every fucking aspect of everything. And then the moment we try to plead our case to get you to understand where we're coming from, it's always going to be something thrown back at us. Well, you want the man that's going to go to work and you wanted to stay home and you wanted to be a housewife or you wanted to be this and that stuff. Who gives a fuck about being a housewife? I don't give a fuck about being a housewife. All I'm saying is, look, I can get out there and work just like you do. And at the same time, you got to understand that I'm fucking on two men. Because if I got to get out here and work like you work, I'm fucking on two men. I'm fucking on him that I work for because I got to do everything he says. That I come home and I got to cater to your ass, the house, the dishes, the kids, the whatever else. That's why it's, you know, as much as we try to fight 50, it'll never be 50-50 unless you find someone who can go out there and fuck on his boss and then come home and do the same shit you do. And at the end of the night, y'all still got a little bit of oomph in yourselves for each other.
Yeah, I seen a video just like it not too long ago, and what they were saying, what that girl said, made a lot of good sense.
It does. Like, we literally cater into every fucking body in our household, not including the motherfuckers outside our household. And then we gotta come home and we gotta appease every motherfucker. I'm tired of pouring into motherfuckers who don't want to pour me. And then on top of that, another thing that bothers me is I cannot take when somebody can't reciprocate. Because you can call me, you can give me all that, you can unload all your shit on me. Now, if I call you, you can't even grasp the fact that maybe I need you to pour into me the way I poured into you to balance shit the fuck out.
Exactly.
You
And
can't
that's the
even reciprocate
thing.
that because you're not even paying attention.
Exactly. That part. And you see it a lot.
I do. Because I, you know, it's to the point where people don't understand. It's to the point where you get tired as a woman, you get tired of saying, I'm just asking for the bare minimums. Well, I'm telling you now, the bare minimums ain't even good enough sometimes. Because you can't even do that shit.
Exactly. And it's times like it when you call somebody or whatever, and they ask you, "Hey, how's it going? What you doing?" And then when you tell them, "Oh, this is what's going on," "Oh, okay, yeah, well, let me tell you about this."
Exactly.
I'm like, "Well, damn, did you even hear what I said? I mean,
Exactly.
you ain't even trying to hear nothing I'm saying.
I'm
You
one of
done,
those people. I'm
my
working on
God."
that. I'm working on that because I be so excited to talk. I guess. I mean, I hear what the person is saying, and they ain't gonna lie. I mean, not speaking in relationship wise. I notice I do it a lot with my best friend. Like she'll call me and she'll say something. Next thing I know, I'm just talking. And then by the time we get off the phone, I'll be like, damn, I ain't even really listen to what my best friend was trying to tell me.
Yeah.
But people do
So
that
yeah, it
all the
plays
time.
communication. It plays both
Yeah.
ways.
And it
So
does.
busy
Mhm.
That's why
trying
I
to
keep it
talk over
simple.
people and get out what you got to say. It's like you didn't hear nothing I got to say, but you would expect me to take the next hour and listen to everything you got to
Yeah.
say, but you ain't even responded to what I said when I first called.
Yep.
I'm
Mhm.
sitting here
And
like, well, damn, did you even hear what I said?
yep. And please don't try to brush me off or appease me just to pat me on my ass and send me on my way. I hate that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yep.
Because then that's really going to put a foul taste in my mouth. Now, then when I give you some energy that you would normally give me, then I'm showing my ass. I'm being defiant. Or, you know, you can't deal with that. So you're going to hang up on me or whatever case may be. And I can't stand. It's like, okay, cool, whatever. So then when I hit you with the okay, I'm not gonna argue back with you. I'm not gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna give you no more of the energy. Okay, that's me shutting down because it's like you don't even realize what happened here. You missed the whole situation.
You're
And
right.
now you just trying to send me on my way. You can send me on my way all you want, but I'm telling you, when I get on my shit, it ain't good. I try, y'all. I really do. I really do. I try. I'm 46 this year. But sometimes people just put you in that space where you just got to be like, fuck it. It is what it is. But then when you
Right.
get like that, when you get quiet on them, they don't know how to respond. They don't know how to respond to you. They don't know how to receive you.
And
Or
acting
then
like
they
you
get
the
in their
one being
feelings.
weird.
Right.
Right.
And,
Or now they
yep.
get in their feelings. But you couldn't pay attention to how I feel. But once you get in your feelings, now I'm supposed to cater to how you feel. Fuck that.
And all you're gonna get from them is what? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, huh?
Yeah.
Do you realize you
I'm gonna
just
let you go. I'm gonna let you go.
yeah, you just skipped over everything I said, you ignored everything I said to you
You
and jumped
ignore
into
my
how you
feelings.
feeling? Yes.
And then turn around and say you and your feelings.
Right.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna be in our feelings together.
Right.
Yeah,
That
cool.
part. And I think a lot of people just don't even realize it because I know a lot of people that do this shit. I'll be
Yes, they
calling and be like,
don't.
hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. What's going on with you? And I'm like, oh, well, you know, this, that, and that. Oh, yeah, well, let me tell you about that. Da, 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 da." I'm like, did you even hear anything I just said?
Exactly. You're gonna call me, you're gonna tell me about this, you're gonna tell me about that, you're gonna tell me about all this stuff. It's like you didn't even ask how my day went. You
Right.
didn't ask me, what's going on. Oh, I'm happy for you. Or, oh, that's nice.
Nothing.
Anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just
But I'm supposed
instantly
to
on
keep
you.
pouring. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm supposed to keep pouring. I ask you for the most simplest thing, and it's the most complicated thing in the world. Because don't keep putting me on the back burner.
Yep.
Please don't.
That's when you gotta start putting people like that on the back burner.
Yeah.
See, I
That's
got the
true.
other side. See, Nita, I got the other side of the Virgo in me. Fuck putting me on the, okay, you gonna keep putting me on the back burner? Okay. I can show you, but I can tell you. I can show you, but I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like to get in that space with people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to express myself. That's why I like to be communicative. That's why I like clarity. That's why I like to, I like to reassure and be reassured. Like I like all of that because I don't want us to fall off on a faulty note where we don't know where we stand.
Mm-hmm.
We can't come back full circle because
Right.
you feel some type of way, I was feeling some type of way, or whatever. That's why I like those things. That's why it's important to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But don't keep requiring things from me or getting things from me, and I can't get that from you. Especially when I don't went
Exactly.
days and weeks of just playing it to the left for the benefit of you, not me.
Right. Right.
So yeah,
Right.
The way I feel about it is you can't communicate with anybody about whatever situation it is. Point blank period. You don't even need to be around them, or trying to have a conversation with them, or dealing with their energy. Like it's 2025. Ain't nobody got time for negative energy, weird vibes, or none of that.
I know that's
Right.
real,
That's
but
true.
I don't know, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm on one today, but we're gonna go ahead and go to the next video.
A lot of people who experience genuine connection with someone, it doesn't work the first time around because one or both are terrified. You know, they've never felt anything like this before. They start to question everything. This is too good to be true. What's going on here? It makes them feel too vulnerable. They will feel like they're losing themselves. And I always say you're not actually losing yourself. Your authentic self is trying to come out. And you don't like that because you've been hiding behind this wall this whole time. And you're like, how does this person have the power to pull this out of me to begin with when I'm so used to guarding myself so well? And that again is just very, very scary. So now it derails tons of potential, beautiful, amazing relationships. And then people go attach themselves to individuals where it feels more emotionally safe.
I can agree because some people do that. I mean, if you feel emotionally safe somewhere, you will attach yourself to that person because you don't want to deal with nothing that's unsafe. I mean, who wants
Because
to
you're
deal with
scared of the
something that's
change.
unsafe? Right. Well, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
You're
I probably
scared of
can agree
change.
because I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that's scared of change. I don't like change. Once I'm used to something, I like for it to stay that way. And then once it's changed and I do adapt to it, I ain't got time for all the change. Like, yeah, I'm one of those people that don't like change. I'm one of them. So that's probably why I can agree with that.
I know that us as Virgos, I know we're very detail oriented and we like things to be planned out and in order. So when something comes and throw a monkey wrench in there, it kind of fucks with our feng shui. You know what I'm saying? What do you say?
Change is
Change is
evolution.
evolution.
Yeah,
It is.
that's true, but it fucks with our feng shui. It just do.
Yeah, it throws us off. But I have been really learning to not get in my own head about that because I was a stickler about that for years. For most of my life for years. So I learned to get out of that. The thing that bothers me is that I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that we just trauma bond.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes the reason you don't want to get out of space and you get comfortable and fall in love with someone who's just like you is because you trauma bonded. Like it's comfortable. Like he said, it's comfortable over here because this is what you're used to and you're comfortable with. But over here, it's going to elevate you, and you're scared to go here because it's taking you out of your comfort zone. And I have really worked hard on trying to come out of my comfort zone. And I don't want to be with somebody who I'm just trauma bond connected to in that way because it's familiar. I don't want familiar.
Right.
Can you break that down for me? Because I know I cannot be the only one that don't know what trauma bond means. Okay, so break that down and like me.
Trauma bond, what I mean by that is like, okay, you're more relatable. You're more related and more relatable to the person that you're in love with over here because y'all have connections with, like, say, the communicative style. If y'all argue, fuss, fight, stuff like that, it's because the trauma that you had in your life, the trauma they had in their life, that's the only way y'all know how to connect. It's from that trauma y'all know how to connect in that manner, to holler, to fuss, fight. You're normal. That's what's comfortable to you because you went through that all your life. You have dealt with people on that level, so it's comfortable. It's more comfortable to you. So
Right.
on this end, where he's saying where it can be uncomfortable because somebody's not going to reciprocate that same poor energy that you got. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take the time, like you said, you need somebody to pour into you the way you pour into them, and then some. You know how I said that? They're
Yeah.
gonna take the time to notice where something's wrong. They're gonna take the time to be communicative with you. They're gonna take the time to calm you down. They're gonna take the time, they're gonna put in their effort to do these things that you're not used to. And then when you notice that, it scares you because it's what you're not used to. It makes you uncomfortable because you never walked through that and experienced that before. Something new.
Understood. Now something
It's
new
a
like
new
that. Now I
habit.
might like that new.
Yeah, because you know what, we have to learn how to unlearn bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
When you with somebody different and they showing you something different, you have to learn how to unlearn your bad habits that you picked up from your previous relationship. And it's hard. Sometimes it's hard because you indulge in it for so long, it's so normal that that's when you have to, if that person you with, you get to a certain point where you'll learn that, okay, I've been picked up some bad habits in past relationship, or I've been doing the same thing for so long and ain't nothing changed. I go to another relationship, still the same shit over and over and over again. You have to
Bond
read,
says
you read that.
trauma bonding is an unhealthy and intense emotional attachment that develops between a victim and their abuser. It occurs when the person experiences repeated cycles of abuse, inter enterprise. I know I'm saying it right. With periods. What is that word?
Where you at?
With I enterprise. I don't know. With periods of kindness and
To
affection.
suppress with periods of kindness and affection.
What is the word?
Enter suppressed
Intersuppressed. That's how you spell it.
first.
What's the difference?
Interspersed.
Spurs. Yeah, that sounds right.
Interspersed.
Interspersed with periods of kindness and affection. This bond is characterized.
Yeah.
But it's not
And I
just with your abuser, it's with someone else who's been abused in the same manner or have always had that same type of trauma in their life. Like, say, as a kid, you grew up in a household where it was a constantly conflict. It was constantly arguing. They never had conversations in lower tones, things like that. So you got this person over here that experienced that in their life, so that's their normal. And then here you come over here, and you know what, you heard it in the same household that you was in. That's your normal. So when y'all come together now, y'all doing the same thing to each other that y'all got accustomed to from separate households. So you just don't have to be with your abuser. It could be that trauma bonding like that is y'all both bonding over traumas that y'all had in your life. And so y'all feel comfortable, y'all feel loved. That's y'all form of love and connection because y'all experienced that in y'all households.
And you're absolutely right, because I know I was thinking about something. And because like when I be talking, people be like, "You loud, you talk loud." I be like, I'm the quietest one in my whole family. Like, do you know how loud my mom is, my brother, my sisters? Like, I'm the quietest one. But I was thinking about it, and I'm like, maybe I am loud and don't realize it.
Yeah.
Because I noticed, like, we talk loud. Even sometimes my mom talk like, "Mom, good God." Like, we really talk loud. So it's like I don't be meaning to talk loud, but I be talking loud. And then it'd be like sometimes when I be talking, people be acting like they can't hear me. I'm like, I know they're gonna you can hear me. I talk loud. But okay. I'll repeat it for you.
So basically you become complacent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And that's just what it boils down to. So you feel like that's your more comfort zone. That's like a woman who has an encounter with a man who exactly what she wants in her mind. But in reality, she got it. And she don't know how to operate and maneuver with him. Because you know, they say be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And then when you get it, you don't know how to treat it because you never had it before.
Yep.
The same thing.
That's true.
The same thing. And it's just like a man. A man can go through the same thing. He can have had a chaotic history, and then he finds a woman who compliments him, who give him the information, who is pouring into him in a way that he's never been poured in before, and he don't know how to respond to that because he never experienced that, because maybe his mama in his household was the aggressive person. She was the dominant spirit in that house, or whatever case may be. He don't know how to respond to that because all he used to is those particular type women around his space.
Right.
So then when he does get this woman who is loving, who balances him, who understands, who tries to, you know, she shows him a different side of what a woman can be.
Mm-hmm.
He's not as receptive to it. Like, he doesn't know how to receive it for real, or he don't know how to treat it because he never experienced that before.
Right.
So, you know, he done wrote another long ass paragraph. What he say?
I ain't got my glasses today, y'all. Friendship trauma bonding can also happen in platonic relationships when one person uses manipulation and gaslighting tactics to control or isolate the other. A friend may become overly reliant on the other person or even develop a sense of loyalty towards them, despite the fact that they are being abused or manipulated.
I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly.
I can agree.
Yeah. It's like I was saying, you know, you pour into somebody and they don't know how to pour back into you. And, you know, the first thing they want to say is, I feel some type of way because you feel some type of way. All right, this and that. And that's a form of manipulation because they already can't deal with the situation that's happening at that very moment in time.
Right.
So what they're going to do, change the narrative, deflect.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit.
Yep.
You got that Google finger working today.
He got time. He ain't got no time today. He got time today. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and step into the next video because we got a lot of videos.
A man building an empire cannot do it with a hood rat.
Nigga, the fuck?
Are you emotionally secure? Or are you a loose cannon? Because I'm getting loose cannon energy.
Shit, I could pop off.
If you catch him flirting with other queens, what will you do?
Fuck you flying for?
No, you spit when you said pop off.
Okay, you spit on
I
him.
caught something.
It came out of your tongue ring, your lip ring.
When you said pop off.
Pop off. Look, don't be flirting. Hey, first off,
If you catch him flirting, what would you do?
What the fuck you mean? What he need to flirt with somebody else for when he got me? I'm already big as fuck 3. I'm 3 other women. Baby, if he want another bitch, I'll switch my wig. Hold on, he already was flying with somebody. And why the fuck you bring somebody to the house without our permission?
I don't know about this one,
That was,
Drewski. This a ride or die. Maybe
Chief of security.
Chief of security. I don't know about queen status.
That's what I
Listen,
said.
when you date a
No,
man,
this how security.
okay, you show.
Hear him out though. Hear him out.
Okay, what that say? What that
This
say?
that Drew
Just say my
Skip.
name.
You already got his name in.
Yeah, this my
Let
man.
me tell you the first definition of crazy woman.
Me?
To get a man name tattooed on your body before he's yours.
He is mine.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Loose cannon.
You see how
I'm going
close
to
we
give you a
is?
diagnosis right now.
Hear him out, hear him out.
Thirsty disorder with crazy tendency.
Bitch, well, give me some water. Fuck is you talking about?
Get rid of them damn weaves. Bring that nappy hair back. If I can't grab it, I can't have it.
He was serious, Ron.
Hey,
I agree with him though because everything about her said red flags.
everything. But she said she was crazy.
Yep. But this is the type of women that a lot of, I ain't gonna say a lot, but some men are attracted to because
yes,
of
ma'am.
her attitude. Now that's masculine energy right there to me.
Yeah. She a
And
whole nigga.
yes,
Like she said, the fuck.
yes. And then they pick them and then they don't know how to deal with them. Either they go back and forth because that's what they're accustomed to.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So why you choose something that you already know is not good for you? And he picked it.
That's what they want.
Men tend to gravitate toward these women that talk to them like dogs and treat
Yeah.
them like shit. I
Yeah.
don't understand it, but they do.
The toxicity.
Yeah, some men
Mhm.
like that toxic stuff.
Yes, I believe
Mhm.
But
sometimes with a
complain.
man, I believe a man can be so used to toxic energy that and that masculine energy sometimes make their penis hard, like real
I
talk.
think so too, honey. Because I done seen some men with some women, and I'll be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?
Like
You walking around with this mad troll doll? Are you kidding me?"
not mad troll doll.
Girl,
Right.
them things be thinking. You hear me? Them things be thinking. They look like niggas, act like niggas, walk like niggas, talk like niggas, can take
I
that
just
wig off,
say,
bitch, look like a nigga.
But got on
listen,
a
you
pig.
you knew better, you do better. So you
I'm
can't
trying to
complain
tell you.
about something that you chose. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
listen. Some of these women talk so bad, I be waiting on them to grab their nuts.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, see, that's a trauma bond situation. If you're attracted to that and you take that on and you love that, that's that. There it is, right there. That's a prime example of what would be a trauma bond right there. Because
That or
why
you
would you
just
want?
really want a nigga.
Yeah, why would you want that?
I'm
I'm just
telling you,
saying.
that's the closest thing you can get to a dude
Without being gay. Without having to
without
sleep with
being
one.
gay. I say the same thing.
Baby.
That might be what it is nowadays. You never know.
Hey,
Mhm.
because who want to be
Mhm.
talked to and treated like that?
I don't. I don't. God dang it. Shavante, look.
Here we
Excitement
go.
and challenge. Men are
Oh, is
attracted
that
to
what it
toxic.
is?
Yeah. Men are attracted to toxic ladies because they think emotional intensity means passion and excitement. Roller coaster relationships has high highs and low lows, which can be like a drug. Nutrient instinct. Some men have an instinct to save or fix their partners.
Is that what you did?
You know what? I can agree with that completely. I can agree
Is
with
that what
that.
you did?
I can agree with that though, because women do the same thing. We always feel like we can fix everybody.
Mm-hmm. We are fixers. That's how we
Yeah,
done had to do it all our lives. We've always had
I
to
was
be the
thinking it was a
fixers.
Virgo thing because some reason I be trying to fix everybody and I can't. Be trying to fix everybody, help everybody. I know I can't, but I still be doing it.
yeah. Oh, it's definitely a
Mm.
Virgo thing as well. It is. We heavy on that. We heavy on that. And then
Well,
sometimes once you fix, we don't even want you.
I need me a new sign because Virgo is stressing myself out.
we, we
Come
are
on
some
over to the
hard
Taurus
people
side.
to deal with. I'll be the first one to admit that. And I'm a September Virgo. We are hard people to deal with. We are. Because we enjoy it. We do. Like, we
Mm-hmm.
enjoy elevating people. We really do. Even in our own dysfunction, because a lot of times They won't know we in a dysfunctional state. But we
Right.
love to elevate. We feel like that's what we're here to do, is to fix everything and everybody, and nurture this and do this and our stuff. And we
Even
gotta
when we
realize,
not fixed.
huh?
Even when we not fixed and got stuff going on, we still trying to fix everybody else.
Exactly. What's up, Lamont? Hello.
What's up, triple OG? Yeah, you can't be out here tonight because you already know you're gonna get cussed out.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next video.
A man building an empire cannot do it with a hood rat.
Nigga, the fuck?
Are you emotionally secure? Or are you
The majority of you said you want a whole man in your life who can provide, keep, and protect, right? So here's the question. How can you have one when you get up every day trying to be the best man you can be?
No.
Well,
No.
if I'm
No.
well, no, I have an answer.
I think that you really get the woman that you create, right? And so, or the woman that you cultivate. It's kind of like, well, what kind of man were you that type of woman was even laying next to you? With that, right, did you make her feel safe? Were you consistent? Did you show up in the way that you have? Were you considerate? That's one of the largest form of intimacy, is consideration. But that woman is a reflection of the household that you created. That woman is a reflection of the relationship that you created. So if you got a woman that's waking up trying to be a man, something ain't right, baby.
That's really valid. Maybe not you, but maybe it is a realization. Like, I like women. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you do.
OG.
So many men come to the mic. All
OG.
these women are masculine. Maybe you like.
Oh no.
You need to hold that.
He said before you get to that video, I have a
Comment for the last video.
Okay, got you. Oh Lord, what is this?
Attraction to toxic men is a universal female experience and is crucial to avoid generalizations. However, some women may find themselves drawn to such personalities due to factors like familiarity. I can't say that word for shit. With abuse dynamics and prefer for unpredictable rewards, or even a desire for control within the relationship.
Well, I said it could work both ways, because they both get accustomed to a certain level of comfortability with that shit. So it can work both ways. It absolutely can. On this video, I actually like the fact that he asked that question, and I like her response to it as well, because that's heavy. You do have some. I think in a relationship. Okay, I think when it comes down to relationships, and what men don't understand is, a woman that gives a fuck about you, she molds to your character. She molds to how you operate, how you move, how you function with her in every aspect. She molds to that. And when she see that, it goes back to the other video. When she see that she can get a response out of you by doing this, because that's what you're accustomed to, then she cultivates to doing that. So I get where she's saying that she cultivates by how your actions is with her. So she does become more masculine when you're giving her a type of energy that you're more receptive to. You can respond, you'll respond to this. But when I do give you soft, sensitive, caring, patience, and I say this or that to you in a very calm manner and things like that, and you're not receptible to it, then she finds other ways to be able to get you to hear her, get you to see her, get you to feel her, get you to understand how she feels.
Right.
All that shit. So yeah, I agree.
I do agree as well, because what she said was very valid. What is it about you that makes that woman feel like she needs to be more masculine? What part are you taking in? And what is it that you're not doing? And something you're not doing or something you're lacking that makes her feel like she needs to be more masculine in the relationship.
Javante said, what if the woman already trying to come in to the situation masculine, what
masculine and mentally
behavior.
Then don't let her
Okay,
in.
so if she's coming in like that, that means that you're aware. That means you
That's
see
right.
it. So that means
That's
that you
right.
have the right to say no.
No.
Goodbye.
There you go. There
I'm
you
not
go.
fucking with it. I don't like it. So
There you
if you
go.
continue that, knowing that you see that at the beginning, then that's a problem for you, baby.
Kelly said, "Don't buy it,"
Don't buy
and
it.
that's
LOL.
true. That's true. If you see she's coming in that way, don't let her in. If
Yes, you answered your own question. You already know the answer to your own question. So that I don't, I don't understand how you pose that question and say, "What if?" There's no what if.
You already
If
know.
you see
Yeah.
that at the beginning, that means you already were. What bothers me with people is that when they are aware of something and then they bring it to the table with somebody else to try to get an amen or trying to get them to enable how they feel. You feel like if you need a okay, you're right. If you need a okay, you're right, then you're gonna dismiss her. No, you already knew. See, that's the intuition that a lot of men don't listen to. You already knew. Because you posed that, you brought that to the table, you brought that question to the table. That means you already aware.
Exactly. And you
So
got
why
answers from
continue?
everybody. Why even bring it? Run from it. Don't do it.
Exactly.
Because if you keep
Exactly.
bringing these masculine type women into your circle and you know they're masculine and you know that because you just spoke on it, then it's a problem within you. It's something that you're attracted to.
Yeah, because why hold on to it? And then later on down the line, you're
Complain
gonna
about
complain about it. Exactly.
Exactly.
So the math ain't math and boo-boo.
It is what it is, period, Kelly said.
That part. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next video.
The majority of you said you want a whole man in your life who can provide, keep, and protect, right? So here's the question. How can you...
Why is it?
I'm an emotional, intelligent dude. Why does it take a man to go the whole 90 feet of a basketball court for y'all to meet us at half court?
They say that they're emotionally intelligent just because they can identify what emotions they're experiencing. Emotional intelligence is two-sided. So it's not just about you identifying your emotions, it's about you identifying the emotions of another person as well. Being aware of another person's emotions, okay? Managing your emotions, understanding your influence and how your emotions can disrupt somebody else's emotional process. There are many women, when they see that there is really a man who is emotionally intelligent, that means that he can read me as well. Not only can he read me, but he can co-regulate. So he can regulate his emotions, but he can help me regulate mine because he understands this is an interdependent relationship. We're doing this as a we. If you are really emotionally intelligent, maybe you got a little more work to do when it comes to that, just based off of what it is that you said. I guarantee you women will naturally be attracted to you. They will come in like flocks if they see that, no, it's not just about him saying that, yes, I'm angry today. And so since I'm angry, I'm going to throw some things around, but I can identify that I'm angry. No, I'm angry and I'm regulating this and I understand how my anger is impacting you and that you are a part of my internal experience. So I need to make sure that you're good as well. If you do that, that woman will meet you way more than half court.
She said a mouthful.
And she ain't lying. She ain't lying there. See, it takes a lot for a person to be so emotionally in tune where they know, I come in the house, I had an attitude because I had a rough day, but I don't want to pour that energy off onto you. So let me start out by saying today wasn't a good day, but let me ask you, how was your day?
Right.
And then y'all take it from there. And because I'm going to tell you what it's going to do is going to dial her down to where she'll be like, she want to hear about you first before herself.
I agree.
Because she's going to be just emotionally aware. Yeah. Sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you go about doing it.
Right.
But I say this over and over again. A woman, a real woman, she's going to make sure you straight, you balance because a lot of things come with her desiring to do it for you. She has a desire to do that for you because you give her what she needs in order for her to feed that to you like that. But there's some women that won't give it to you because they already know when you come in, your energy is saying malice. Your energy is saying, fuck what I say, it ain't gonna matter. Your energy is
Right.
saying, let me take this shit out on you just because you here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the way to go about things. It's like
Exactly.
you get more with honey than you do with shit.
That's true. And that's why it's important to sit down and actually come together and talk and say, hey, baby, I had a rough day, but you know what? How was your day? It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay if I go last. I'm okay with it.
It's okay for you to come in and say, I had a rough day. Let's sit down with me. Let me talk to you
Yeah,
about it.
exactly. Let's talk about it.
Because a man
Javante
needs to be
said,
heard just like a woman.
that's right. You said a real woman. What is the true definition and true meaning of a real woman?
I just told you. The definition of a real woman, she's not going to be, let me tell you something. A real woman's not going to be selfish. A real woman is going to be very intuitive. A real woman, when a real woman loves you, she knows how to balance everything out. She's going to know something wrong with you before you even say a word.
Yes, sir. Yes,
She going to
sir.
feel it. That's how in tune she's going to be with you. She going to feel it. A real woman has desires to make sure that you're elevated at your highest.
There you go.
So she gonna feed you in every way. That's a real woman. She gonna
Exactly.
feed you in every way. It ain't about your stomach. She gonna feed your stomach. She gonna feed your mind. She gonna feed your spirit. She gonna feed your energy. She gonna feed your emotions. Everything.
That's right.
Everything. That's the natural. That's the organicness of a woman, a real woman.
Exactly.
But
Somebody
it
that's
does not
always there
mean.
for you.
Yes, she's gonna be there. She gonna and those are ways that people say, "What do you?" These are things that you hear all the time. What does she bring to the table? How is she gonna support me? How she got my back? How she do this? How she gonna have to? She can't do all that, but she can. But the thing is, you can't think of it in a financial way all the time. You can't think of it in an emotional way all the time. It's a variety of things as a whole, and that's what creates your home. The foundation of your home is the layers that she has in her, just like the layers that you should have in you. It's gonna bring it together.
Exactly.
What do you say?
I agree with you on that. And the crazy thing, so many women got the intuition when the man is doing wrong, but they never have the intuition when the man is going through something or something is seriously wrong with him. Even if it's minor, and if she do notice, if she don't speak about it. I say
Go
this.
ahead. Hand of that bliss.
I say this right here. A woman knows when she care about you, she knows when you're going through something because she's going to ask you, she's going to talk to you, she's going to feel your energy. And when she feels that energy and it's off-putting, she's going to ask you, what's going on? Talk to me. What's going on with you? I feel it in my spirit that something's going on with you because you're not acting right, you're not talking right, you're not answering right. Something is not right with you. And then when you take the time to tell her and trust in her to tell her what's going on with your situation. If she can come back to you and try to give you a solution, even if she may not have all the answers, but if she just sits down with you and really takes you into consideration and say, hey, listen, I don't know what all you're going through because you might not be telling me everything. However, I'm going to do the best I can be there for you. I don't care what it's about. I don't care if it's about your last relationship, the relationship you're in now, some fundamentals, whatever you're going through at work. I don't care if it's your family. If you got somebody that's there for you, no matter what you're going through, whether it's a family situation, a death in the family, a money issue, or a work issue, somebody bother you at work, or whatever the situation may be, she takes that time to sit down with you and talk to you and try to get you out of that mood and give you a solution. I mean, what more do
The
you
only
want
way
from
that's
this
not gonna
person?
happen is two ways that's not gonna happen, Javante. One, either she's a very selfish woman, or two, you haven't created a safe space for her to approach you with it. Because if she tries to approach you with it, even if it ain't the right time or whatever, and you dismiss her, you dismiss her acknowledgement about it, she won't do it. She won't do it.
Yeah.
Because that's the worst thing you could do to a woman is you sit there and you dismiss her attention that she has for you at that moment. She's trying to be there for you and you dismiss her. It ain't nothing. Don't worry about it. I don't feel like talking about it. Whatever the case may be. When you do that, you are dismissing her acknowledgement. You dismissing her feelings to say, hey, I give a fuck. I care.
Exactly.
I want to know.
Yep.
But a woman ain't gonna keep smacking herself in the fucking wall. A man will walk into a brick wall 1,000 times, but a woman ain't gonna keep doing it.
Right.
She gonna get tired. A real woman gonna get tired. She gonna be like, okay, you know what? I tried. I keep trying. I keep trying. If this shit ain't working, I tell you what, you ain't never gotta worry about me asking how you feel no more.
Mm-hmm. And there it is.
And in the moment she does that, you gonna feel some type of way. But you're not gonna acknowledge the fact that you pushed it away.
He said, and how both of you women are speaking and operate. That is a real woman, but most women doesn't operate like that. And when it comes to safe space, that's most definitely a billion times go both ways.
Well, it does, but you also have to be emotionally intellectual as well to understand it when you're receiving it. You do.
Exactly.
You can't just expect her to keep giving and then she's getting knocked down at every door because men have a tendency to do that.
Yep.
Y'all will brush it off. Y'all will say, don't worry about it. Like all the shit I just said, y'all will do that. And that ain't doing nothing but breaking a woman down mentally where she's like, okay, I see now, I try to create this space and you didn't give me the opportunity to create that space for you because what you did was you dismissed that space. So you keep dismissing it. And the only time you're going to require, I want it even more is when she ain't giving it to you no more. Because the next thing you're going to say is, well, you know what, she don't even ask how. You quick to fight and ready when you don't get it. Because you'll say, you know what, she didn't ask me how I feel. She didn't do this and all that stuff. That's why I said, be careful what you wish for. Because when you get it, you might not know how to operate. You might not know how to treat it when you get it. That's the bottom line. And yes, it could work vice versa. But that's the reality of it. Come on, we gotta go to another video because we got.
Why is it that the man at the gas station notices her nails and you sleep next to her in the same bed and you say nothing about her nails? Do you know how much money she spent to get them toes did? She needs affection. And what you gotta understand, my man, she only wants it from you. Brothers, I need you to hear me. She's like a garden that's withered because there's been no sunlight. There's been no water. She's withering because of a lack of affection. This is what you were doing to get her. You were affectionate at the beginning and then you got her and stopped. You got her and you quit.
Because you got too goddamn comfortable. Because you got too goddamn comfortable. That's what happened. You got too comfortable and complacent. You got custody. People get in their heads at a certain point in a relationship that because I'm here, I ain't going nowhere. Because I'm here, there's nobody else that's going to do her like me. All right, do him like I do him. I'm here. So now it's time to stop doing the work. No, it's never a time to stop doing the work. It does. It speaks volumes. And it's not, the thing is, you use that as a metaphor. It's not like specifically the nails, you know what I'm saying? Or specifically the hair or whatever. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and go to the next one.
What's a date? What you spending on a date?
$300.
Average date? What?
$300.
Ooh, you rich.
$300. I think that's a good date.
I mean, you take it. I take my steak and shake.
Dude, I mean, if I get a $50 or $75 steak, she get a $50, $75 steak. She go to drink or two. Let's just say each drink is about $15. That's $30. We at $180. My ginger ale ain't gonna cost but like $7. That's $14. Maybe we get some sides. I give them $300 plus, you know, let's just say the meal costs $200, $225. I go ahead and make it easy to give them the rest of it in a tip, and then I get a valet $40, $50 for a car. So I'm out $350.
Are you expecting something after you spend that?
Most of the time they take Uber, so they go in their way. I'm going mine. I ain't in no situation. What?
Shit, come here. You right here. I ain't got no baby sugar. If you ain't got no baby sugar, you can't come to eat. I'm not getting that understood right now. All that. Hold on, my mama texted me something wrong with my son. Let him die. Come be with me. Let him die. I got to get this in.
Come on, dog.
That sounds utterly ridiculous.
Javante said, I'll spend $100. Come here.
I'm spending $300. Come here.
Let me tell you something. Two things on that video. First of all, he a nothing ass Negro. He said he a nothing. Well, he said at the end he's a nothing ass Negro.
For sure.
Yes, because for him to say that, because he feel like what he's spending is based off if he should get some pussy or not. Come on now, let's keep it together. So he's a nothing ass Negro. First of all. Secondly, my thing is this: when it comes down to the date, you're dating. You're not in a relationship. You're just dating. It's no particular amount because really it shouldn't be the quantity. It should be the quality. You know, like you can take me anywhere, but what's the substance you're gonna give me while we're on this date to make me say, you know what, I want to seek this further. So it's not about the money you spend, it's about the conversation you have, it's about the openness, it's about what you learn about that person on that date. That's what's important, that's what matters.
Yeah.
You know, we can get to the fancy smashy dates when we're in a relationship or whatever. That's cool. But you need to know. Oh no, spending $300 just on food, that's excessive. I can see if spending $300 for food, activities, and etc., then I can understand. If that's how you feel, I can get that too. Like I can see that too. Lamont said it also depends on your income. Yeah, it does. What you choose to spend or whatever. And it also depends on the woman you choose as well. That's another thing. That's why you got to learn who you trying to pursue.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree. But what he said at the end of that video about let him die, he should have got smacked in his lips.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous to me.
Yeah, he should be single for the rest of his fucking life.
Yeah, any woman to see that ought to run.
Yeah, that shit was crazy right there. That was the major red flag right there. You gonna sit there and say some shit like that to me? Are you serious? Let me tell you something. There's plenty of brothers out here that done got pussy off just going to McDonald's.
For sure.
But I'm just being straight up. But they had great conversation. They had a great time. I don't give a fuck if they did it on a budget or whatever. It didn't matter. If they didn't spend no money, if they just went to the waterfront or whatever, chilled, had a picnic or some shit like that, and he got some pussy out. You know why? Because the quantity that he delivered was excellent. It was excellent. It made her comfortable. She was okay with it, whatever the case may be. What do you say?
He said he spent $274 at Ruth Chris for me and Karen at lunch. That's your baby mama, Karen. You got your Karen?
I ain't got no comment. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and go to the next video.
You got kids?
I do.
How many kids you got?
I have one.
You been married before?
I have not.
Sorry, that's a deal breaker. I mean, how old are you?
38.
Yeah, 38. Never been married. Got kids. That's a deal breaker. I don't like quitters. You might as well stay single. Probably good at it.
Oh.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh. Wait, what do you mean?
Because if you've been single until you're 38, that means you're good at it. Don't quit.
How old are you?
I'm 48. I was married for 17 years.
So you a quitter too?
Nah, she quit me.
8. Well, almost 50. You still single. You can stay single too. No?
Maybe.
Okay. Give it up for him, ladies. Oh, they're not giving it up.
That's tough right there. Well, Lamont said, but on the first date, we went to the Spaghetti Factory. Okay. So let's think about that video right there, though.
That video right there was crazy. Okay,
I'm
pissed.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed that whoever he was married to for 17 years didn't leave his ass alone way before then.
Quicker. I'm trying to tell you, because he was so out of line.
Yes, he was. He was, and he probably think he's a top tier type of motherfucker. Lies. Your mouth alone is disgusting. So that's no go.
But that swap meet sweat on. Stop playing with me. I know swap meet when I see it. Yeah.
He was out of pocket. They said give it up for him. Who gonna get it? Bitch, I dare the one next to us. Bitch, I dare you to clap. You better not clap.
Clap for what? He was out of line. Gonna tell
He
her you
was.
good at it, being single. How you know what? You don't know what that woman been through. You don't know nothing about that woman.
Hey, to me, he's delusional. Is what he is. And then
Yeah.
on top of that, you on a dating show right now trying to get hooked up with somebody. So clearly,
It ain't working for you, homie.
it ain't working for you. That part. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next
Mm-hmm.
one. I know we gotta wrap this up real quick.
I think it's synonymous with how men deal with multiple women. Like most men can't even communicate with the one woman they have. Most men can't really take care of a household financially by themselves with the one woman they have. Most men struggle to emotionally connect and have emotional intelligence with the one woman they have. So imagine two women.
That's all said in itself. That's not. Is that the last video? I think that was the last video. That says all it need to say in itself, though.
It really
Like if
does.
you, it's a job, and it ain't no different than a woman who's dating multiple men. It's a job. That was the last one. Okay, yeah, it's a job to operate with more than one person. I don't know. Maybe I'm just at that age where I feel like it is a job to deal with one man, let alone several.
Mhm.
I have a headache every goddamn day because you deal with multiple personalities, baby. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't even do it. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I can't do it. And I'm a woman telling you I can't do it. So let alone a man can't do. And that's how half of them get caught the fuck up because they don't know how to maneuver different women.
There you go. And start acting different when they have multiple.
Yes, real
Because we
different.
pay attention.
We understand the patterns, and people think they don't have patterns, but they do. You do. You got patterns. And when something is thrown off in that pattern, because a woman is like a fucking FBI agent, fucking FBI, she's like the CI to the motherfucking A. She know everything. If that woman does everything on a regular basis for you, and one day you come in and you switch it up in one minor way, she gonna know something's off. A woman
She
that gives a
gonna call
fuck.
you out on it because she gonna
Yeah.
ask you too. She gonna
Yeah.
when a woman know, she gonna say little stuff like, "So who is she? Who the new chick? What you doing
Shit.
different?"
Let me tell you something. I dealt with a manipulator for a long time. And I learned to cultivate, he cultivated me to learn how to operate with him real well. And so the thing is, when he started fucking up, and I paid attention to everything, it was the most minute thing. I used to lay his clothes out for him for work and everything all the time. And I noticed that this Negro, every day before he go to work, he would have to go in the closet, get something out of the closet. Now here it is, I done laid your clothes out, your keys, everything. And you mean tell me you still gotta go in this closet for something that I'm not aware of? So let me go ahead and find out, because one day he couldn't find what he was looking for. See, he didn't think I was paying attention to him that closely, but I was. Because when you love somebody, you pay attention. What it say? What Lamont say?
You said if a woman knows so much about the way you operate, why do they not know when we're not feeling well and I feel in our feelings and we're in our feelings? They do. I'm gonna tell you a little something.
We just talked
It's
about that,
not that
Lamont.
we
You missed
don't
that part.
know. It's not that we don't know. It's the fact that if she sees you and she's really loving you and caring about you and paying attention to you, then she absolutely knows. The difference between knowing and not caring, that's what you're trying to figure out. Because it's
Yep.
not that she doesn't know, it's the fact that she doesn't care.
Mm-hmm. Because when she cared, it wasn't good enough.
Yep.
You always played it to the left. When she gave a fuck, it wasn't good enough. You always played it to the left. And the thing is, you don't notice until she stopped giving a fuck. When she stopped giving a fuck, that's when y'all notice. That's when y'all
Yep.
say, aha, it goes out. See, it's like fishing. You throw the fucking line out there, and you know, when you fish and you throw that line out there and you get something to bite, and you start dragging it in real slow, real slow. And then sometimes it get a little tough, so you gotta let it go a little bit. Just let it go back a little bit. And then you reel it back in even more the second time around. And then make it a little tough, so that you let it go a little bit out. And then you reel it back in even more every time. That's what the fuck y'all do. So when y'all have a feeling somebody else done caught y'all fish or something ain't right, that's when y'all pay attention. Because y'all don't want that line to go far out there to where it don't come back.
Exactly. And Javante said, I agree with you, Lamont. If a woman have an intuition and got the energy to speak on when something is wrong, you better take the same energy to speak on when a man is feeling bad or something's going on with him. As we just stated, if she cares, she will. But she does know when something's going on because she's going to
Yeah.
ask you, how are you feeling? Are you okay? What's wrong? Though, there you go, right there. There's opening the question. Now it's time for you to respond to it. If you respond to it, then you respond to it, and we can go from there. But if you don't, then I'm gonna leave you where you lay. What else can I do?
Exactly. Exactly. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't pay attention. And then y'all
Exactly.
want to bitch about it or complain about it when it goes left. But y'all caused it to go left because when she gave you the opportunity, when she sat there and said, here I am, I'm available, what's wrong, what's going on? Y'all said, fuck you. Y'all said, I don't want to talk about it. Y'all said,
Mm-hmm.
I don't need your input. Y'all said all this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what y'all do. And then, like I said, when the line go too fucking far out, then that's when y'all like, it's like y'all blinders are off, and now
Yeah.
all of a sudden y'all beam lights
What
is on because
happened? Yeah. What
what
happened?
happened? What's
Shit.
going
Yeah.
on?
Uh-huh.
Everything happened, dummy. Everything happened.
We got other shit going on, and there's more important.
Miss me with that bullshit. So then why you give a fuck if she care or not? If you got more shit going on
Exactly.
that's more important, then why do you give a fuck if she care or not?
Exactly. You can't sit here and say she don't care, and then when she try to put out and show you she care, you
And
say,
then
"Well, at this
that's
moment,
your
I got more
response.
important shit," and that's why you
Right.
got what you got, and that's why
Right.
she ain't paying no attention. She's over it.
You dismissed her, and now she dismissing you, and now you feel some type of way when you get dismissed. Miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that bullshit. And that's how she feel. She feel like miss me with that bullshit.
It's not always like that. What's it like then?
And what's it like? What's it like? Please enlighten me. What is it like? Because y'all don't, as y'all always say, we men, we move differently. We don't respond to things the way women respond. Also, see, y'all always want to throw the narrative out there in a different way, twist it and turn it when it benefits y'all.
Mm-hmm. Got an excuse for every damn thing.
Everything. I'm telling you, a real woman ain't up for your excuses.
Mm-hmm.
She not up for
Excuses
your
are like
excuses.
assholes. Everybody got them and don't half of them amount to
Right.
shit.
And she don't have to sit there and cater to that bullshit just because it's gonna stroke your ego. No, I think the fuck not. I think the fuck not. That shit is old, overrated, played out, tired. Tired. And she ain't got time for it. I wouldn't have time for it. And this is
So
two
stop
women up here
ignoring.
telling it.
Yeah. So stop ignoring it. The attention when you have it. Accept it when you have it, and you wouldn't have to
Yeah,
keep asking the same questions.
right.
You are
Because
the
you can be a
problem at that
mad
point.
motherfucker
Yep,
when
because
you
you are the
lose it to
problem at that
somebody
point.
else who wanna hear it.
There you go.
Anything
There
else
you
I got to
go.
say? Oh, now he mad. What he
And a
say?
real man ain't going to deal with that bullshit that y'all women do. That y'all women do with that bullshit intuition. What?
The math ain't math and
The
Samantha.
math ain't mathing. I agree.
The
Because
math
you
ain't
got
math and
questions
Samantha.
about it. Then when we telling you about it, then you ain't got time for it. See, that's the
But that's
problem.
exactly what I just said they were gonna do.
Yeah.
He did exactly what we said that they would do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you ain't doing to prove my point.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
Because you don't
else?
want to hear it because it's true.
Yeah. So don't ask the question if you don't want the
If you
answer.
can't accept the answer,
Yeah, straight
put your
up.
big boy drawers on, baby. Put your big boy drawers on.
Make it make sense. Thought so.
That's fine.
So we're wrapping this up. We enjoyed y'all. Hope everybody tuned in to the ladies podcast night and got some insight on a couple of things. We be looking forward to seeing y'all next week. What do you say?
He
Hey,
said,
I
I didn't
didn't
do
do it.
anything. Well, holla at your brother. Holla at your brother.
Yeah. Run him some advice. Since he don't want to listen to the ladies about the ladies. On that
Exactly.
note, make sure y'all keep Miss Bless in y'all prayers. She just had surgery and she came out very well, but keep her for some safe healing. So we're gonna send a lot of that good energy out to you, Miss Bless.
Thank you so much. I accept it all.
Hey, and on that note, we are out of here. Good night, everybody. See y'all next